Got the car all jacked up. Gonna do some exhaust work on old girl today. Still up in the air on how far I want to go with the 4-inch exhaust. I have the exhaust ran to right here under the car, and it has to go past this transmission cross member through that little slit there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to dump it 4-inch and then go out the back with like 2.5 or something really quiet, or what. We'll see how much room I've got when I get there. But I got some piping yesterday, some stainless 4-inch and some stainless 4-inch bends. I got 4 45s and 4 foot of this. I've already cut a little bit off for the bottom of that. And yeah, it's a little bit chilly out right now, but it's supposed to warm up to like 72. Got some E85 barrels I've cleaned out over there, and trying to get them dry on the inside. I washed them out, trying to get the water to evaporate out of them. And then I've still got this barrel, but the car is full of E85 right now, so I don't need any right this second, but I will have to make a run pretty soon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this exhaust. Doing some trimming on these 45s here, trying to get a game plan going. Had to trim the transmission cross member. I'm gonna have to go back and pretty it up, but I had to trim here and here to get it where I could possibly get the tube to fit between there, give me a little more room. So we are started, making some progress. All right, got a lot of the exhaust done. I stopped where I'm at right now. I need some more 45s. Let me get out here and show you. So there's the exhaust. I've got it tacked. I've got some stainless wire for the Hobart MIG that I'm tacking it with, and it runs all the way back to back there. I've just got this little thing on tacked on there just to hold the exhaust up, just to see how I like it. Seems to be okay. Show you where I need the 45s. Scoot that over. So I'm probably going to chop this off. This is obviously going to be sitting up higher, probably like that. And I'm going to end up chopping this off probably back here somewhere, and 45 and up and over, kind of like this. And then I'm going to put a muffler right here and then have it come out the back of the car. But as of right now, pretty happy with it. So yeah, I think I'm going to roll with that. I need to finish welding it up and figure out some hangers, figure out my hanger situation here. But that shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I got a hanger here I can weld on to this whenever I get it 45'd up like I need to. And there's some more hangers around here. I've got one that'll bolt up there. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for right now though.
Hey, caught off guard with a hut.
I like messing with these people.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line. You'll be transferred to the next.
Waste my time, I'm gonna waste yours.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good day, sir. My name is Alan from Warranty Division.
How you doing today?
Okay, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. By the way, can you please state the year, make, and model of your car?
I got a 1977 AMG Pacer.
Okay, do you have another vehicle, sir, aside from that? About year 2008 and above? That needs a car warranty extension.
Oh well, I ain't got nothing that new. I ain't no Bill Gates or nothing. I can't afford nothing like that. Y'all can't do nothing for my car I got right now. Just took the car for a test drive with the new exhaust. I got it welded up. I was lazy. I ended up MIG welding it. Sorry, but I didn't want to take 7 years to weld this thing up. But it's actually pretty low to the ground, but can't really expect too much with 4-inch exhaust on a little car like this. But it hangs about a 1/2 inch or so lower than the pan on the transmission. So, but it came out pretty decent. Got good hangers on it and everything. So I'm pretty happy with it. Sounds good, and it's actually quieter with no muffler. Probably because it has less drone than the old exhaust. Maybe because of the turbo, the back housing's bigger. Maybe it acts like a muffler a little better. I'm not sure, but yeah, car's coming along. I can actually drive it without going deaf, so that's a plus. But yeah, I think once I get a muffler on it, this car will be pretty freaking quiet for what it is. But yeah. So I have another issue going on, and it can be two things. Well, I don't really know. So the flex reading is going crazy when I'm driving, so it's causing the car to kind of buck and stuff. I've got it defaulting to 70% ethanol in the Mega Squirt when it sees a flex fault, but it's not always seeing a flex fault, and then it's just like kind of like bogging down and going really lean, and then going rich, and then going lean. So I think it might be some old E85. I just filled the car up. I actually had 15 or 10 gallons of E85 in here that I bought. Shoot, I don't even remember. Maybe sometime around January or so. And it sat in there pretty much the whole time before I took the car apart. And I put a new flex sensor on it because I cranked it up and it was doing the same thing. So I put a new flex sensor on it because it was doing that one time before, probably around Christmas time. And I put the flex sensor on it and it cured it up until now. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna start off by running some dedicated grounds for the flex sensor, which is under here. So right now I've got them grounded right here, and I'm gonna run a dedicated ground to the battery for it. So we'll see if that fixes it. I doubt it will, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Well, I got the ground ran to the battery for the flex sensor, and also my fuel gauge was doing some weird stuff, and I had it, it's basically grounded to the fuel hat, which is grounded to the fuel tank, which is where I had the flex fuel sensor grounded on top of the fuel hat. So I ran a ground from the fuel hat to my other grounds, and then I ran a dedicated ground from the flex sensor to the battery. Everything seems to be fixed. I just took the car on about a 15-minute ride. Runs good. I did a little pull, about 9-10 psi wastegate. I did a pull, and I kind of short shifted it just because I was holding my phone and I didn't want to get crazy with it. So this car, I think it's gonna make more power before on 20 pounds right now on gate. It feels like it's faster right now. I think the springs definitely helped. I found the rev limiter the other day, whereas before it felt like it lost a lot of power above 5,500, 6,000 RPM. It just felt like it just fell off, and it just pulls straight to the limiter now. And I don't know if that's the valve springs or a combination of the valve springs and the turbine side being so big. I'm not sure, but it definitely feels a lot better than it did. So we should for sure be in the 9s very easily, which has been my goal. I want to be able to have a consistent 9-second car that I can get in and ride, you know, on a 2-hour ride. Nothing crazy. I can't drive it to Alaska or nothing, but I want to be able to ride 2 hours if I need to and not want to kill myself during the ride. So, but yeah, that's going to be about it on this video. I took some pictures with my phone, just playing around on this little cruise. I'll include them, and I'll include my little pull that I did on my phone. I cracked my screen on my phone when I dropped it the other day for my camera, so there's got some glares on it, but excuse those. But that's going to be it. Appreciate you watching. Thanks.